Trump's favorite war crime simulator. Battlefield 6 review by Fleekazoid. I did play a little bit of the beta over on the gaming channel. I do like Let's Play status kind of stuff. We did play it for 2.5 hours. You can tell I was definitely coming from that Call of Duty mentality. And I'm very curious to see if EA is going to flub it on release. But we will see. That's down the line. Right now, Pimp time.
And it's even more important now, this moment that we're looking at, both President Trump and Vladimir Putin inside the beast. You can see, it looks like President Trump is actively speaking. They're animated.
Boy, this will be the conversation that people will be wondering about at the end of the day.
Why did they remove the cracker from the Cracker Barrel logo? What are these crackers doing?
So that's one of the videos that never saw the light of day, but we did react to the Fat Files Cracker Barrel video. Oh, that was 40 minutes of Unhinged. It was amazing.
Speaking of crackers, let me go call my good buddy Fleek. Fleek, this is Flump and Vlad calling in from the Cybertruck.
What is that minion?
A great car made by my African-American rocket boy. Melania said if we're good boys, we can go to Waffle House. And as you all know, I'm always a good boy. The best boy, they say. Don't worry about what Minion Vance did to the Pope flag. It'll be fine. Fleek, let me tell you something. It's your boy! I do the best war crimes. Just look at my stats. I didn't even use a single N-word. The other day, I assembled leaders.
That's impressive, though. Game chat, not a single slur. That's impressive.
From countries all around the globe to tell them about my big 60-kill victory. They were very impressed. Except for that one bitch from the spaghetti country. She was mean-mugging me the whole time. Your country invented pizza. Why are you so angry? You know, all of EA's sins have been forgotten, and all because they didn't snort a mountain of cocaine before making this game. Do you?
Oh my god, though. That sounds amazing. Obviously, this is satire for YouTube purposes.
See Call of Duty doing that? No. They're cranking out whatever the hell this is. People would rather pay to see two dogs fuck and buy the season pass before they play this abomination. They replaced good gameplay with Nicki Minaj's large fake ass.
See, I don't understand this. Maybe it's because I'm too boomer to understand Call of Duty anymore. Like, I enjoyed COD 4. I enjoyed World at War. I enjoyed Modern Warfare 2. I enjoyed when it was, you know, when my military shooter was a military shooter. Like, I feel especially because I heard something recently, and it was the best comment I've seen in a hot minute. Maybe not ever seen, but in a hot minute, where it's like, normies getting on the internet and normies getting into gaming ruined gaming and the internet. And so, like, I think about that and I look at something like this, right? And I'm like, especially with normies, I feel like this just opens up a lot of several cans of worms where people will purposely target like streamers or people playing the Nicki Minaj skin. Dude, I don't understand it, bro. I'm sorry. I guess I have too high of expectations of expecting military shooter from my military shooter. From expecting, you know, Kevlar ceramic plates, you know, molly vests, you know, good reloading animations, maybe even pulling back the charging handle when you're trying to, you know, prime the weapon. You know, just expecting military things from a military shooter. I guess my expectations are too high.
I'll say it. That ass is DLC. The good Lord did not give her that rump. And that's the problem with this country. Our Taco Bells look like banks. Chuck Entertainment Cheese is committing credit card fraud, and we aren't appreciating big naturals anymore. Some people are saying that's what caused this war. I wouldn't be guzzling the barrel of a tank right now if more people just appreciated Sydney's gigantic milkers. What's the problem?
I don't understand it. Like, we went over this in the show on ahead video. She's cute. She looks okay. Like, I guess my taste is just that. My taste is just Gwen from Total Drama Island and Shigo from Kim Possible. No, never mind. I take that back. Everything tracks now.
Was saying that the SS have perfect genes. Shut up, Fleek. Jeez, you're always taking up too much of my time. Congratulations on beating the witch hunt, though, Fleek. These short-haired women can't keep a pimp down, but if you're gonna keep this up, you're gonna need bail money. So I talked to my good friends at Gamer Subs and got your degenerate ass a partnership. You're welcome. Minion Vance comments, hand me that goof juice. When you really gotta stab a bitch, I get the energy with Blowhole Blast. They got big titty flavors, big titty shirts. They even got big titty shaker cups. Look at these great designs, incredible designs, especially this one. Wow, what a rack on that guy. Just how I like my women with cocks. That's right, pimps, I'm a made man now. I'm a part of the Gamer Subs family. For years, you pimps have been asking where my flavor is. Today begins a journey to that flavor and much, much more. Let's show them how many of us there are. There's a link in the description. Use code BAILMONEY to support the channel. Now let's go.
I would give it a objective 9, subjective 10. Knowing what Fleekazoid's style is from the few videos we watched, I would definitely give it a 10 for him. I think objectively, it's a 9, and I feel just some like key jangling ADHD editing maybe would have helped it a little bit. But honestly, I thought this was a good ad read for what he does, what his studios are structured as. This was a 10 out of 10 ad. So I also have to be transparent as well. I know I've had a bunch of people asking, Kip, when are you gonna go partner with Gamersubs? When are you gonna? So I want to clarify. That is not up to me. That is not my decision. Even if I were to apply for a Gamersubs position thing, right? Sponsorship, that is still up to them as a company. They look at brand risk, all that fun stuff, especially when we spent I think it was one of the last TF2 streams that we did. I was talking about how I don't understand how the V card TCG ever made it to print, especially like, you have to understand, I'm a very quick aside, I am biased. Naruto CCG, Legend of the Five Rings, Yu-Gi-Oh! To a degree, Pokemon, like I've played good card games, so when it comes out and the game just inherently doesn't function, it ignores like 20, 30 years of game design. They had an anti-roll. Why does Magic the Gathering not have an anti-roll anymore? They figured that out 30 years ago. Why did they not have a maximum deck size? Literally Google Yu-Gi-Oh! 2000 card deck and it will tell you, literally, public information, why you have a maximum deck size. Like, just ignored 30 years of TCG game design. And the counterpoint was like, but they wouldn't know. And to her credit, Shy Lily seems to have done a good job in like engaging with TCGs and learning. You could have asked Moist Critical, yo, why do you not, Battle City rules this? Why do you not ante up your most powerful card? Moist Critical is big in Gamersubs, right? He could have literally told you why that's not a thing. So me being critical of the V card TCG is going to disqualify me from ever being a Gamersubs partner or sponsored in any way, shape, or form by them. Just being transparent about that, because I know I've been asked a few times. I like it, like this editing.
Stay hard and stay low, Bubba. This tank's giving us all the cover we need.
Yeah, I hate that map too. Oh, it's awful. The problem with that map is you spawn in and you have like 3 to 4 sniper scopes just hard locked in on you as soon as you spawn. That was a sniper alley.
Motherfucker, it can't be that hard. It's just lift versus drag and rotation. Yeah, man, get your head out your ass.
You are looking submissive and draftable, Pimp. Welcome to NATO. Battlefield 6 is an orgy of war crimes, and it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, they're probably gonna make me unlock new weapons through a battle pass. Half the time, my guy is tripping balls. The bloom is so bad, my primary weapon became an explosive car. Go fuck yourself! The destruction is more flashy than ever, despite not mimicking a fraction of Shanghai's power. Letting all classes use all guns means we can't torture the medics for helping the team by giving them trash weapons, and the sweet spot mechanic is just about the stupidest shit I've ever encountered. If I snipe you in the left hip from here, it's 80 damage, but if I'm right here, you're on a permanent vacation to the morgue. I'm glad they made your sniper glint the size of the goddamn sun, you sniper filth. When your dad forgot to pull out, I bet he thought his son would at least be an engineer, man, but now look at all of you. Is this the man your wife's boyfriend would want you to be? No, I don't. Quick disclaimer, they've already changed everything from the beta, so know that nothing you're about to hear is correct. With that out of the way, everything I'm about to tell you is 100% true and factual.
I can't wait for the... So that's the thing. So I enjoyed the LMG, but everyone talks about how the LMG has virtually zero recoil. They're definitely going to change that. I am in a very... I did talk about this towards the end of the VOD that I did, but I'm very hesitant for this game to launch because it's almost too good for EA, right? The last time I was interested in an EA product was the Dead Space remake, and even then they canned any future Dead Space plans because it didn't sell enough copies. So I sit here and I'm just like, oh, how do they shitify this product? The beta was good. Please be good. And then I'm waiting for it. It's like waiting to get the news, but you realize that there's like an actual like Faustian bargain element to it, right? Like, cool, you got to see your family member again, but they're just, you know, warped by the 40k, the warp, and they're just a chaos entity now, right? That kind of thing.
Choosing which game mode you want to play is choosing how fast you want to die. Rush is the fastest, Breakthrough is pretty fast, and Conquest is by far the slowest time to die because it takes like 1, 2, 3 seconds to die. Let's get vehicles out of the way second because I spent the least time using them. Not because I didn't use them often, but because my flights were very short. They really got
I honestly don't touch them.
to work on that. And as for the cars, shout out to the Need for Speed devs for taking time out of their busy schedules ruining that franchise to come help ruin this one. The cars in this game are fantastic. They go from 0 to the afterlife in 3 seconds. They did a much better job working on these than they did with the factions. We got NATO and a generic enemy faction that won't offend any countries. America is here with all the important countries of NATO. Like I said, all the important countries of NATO are here. It's all of us versus the Tampax Armatas. If they're not careful, there's gonna be N-words in Paris, nuclear bombs all over the place. Our man on the inside will make sure of it. Flomp out. I just want to take a little moment to give some advice to my teammates that are clearly lost. Battlefield is all about teamwork.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm the only motherfucker on this team that works. There are 3 men on this objective. Me, myself, and I.
Dude, this was Baka during the VOD, and like I think him and Nemwe locked down one of the entire points on a map. And our entire team was literally just like the equivalent of like League of Legends int feeding into the other point. Like the other, like it was wild. They're just like, bro, where is everybody? Team Doko. It's wild to watch how lemming logic works.
I've got 6 captures. Courage JD is out here with 0. PTO means play the objective, not paid time off. Get your ass on the point. Pimps, I'm on my final straw. The other day, my medic botched 3 revives and walked away from me like I'm the problem. A lot of people are asking for bigger maps, and you know what? I'm starting to agree. Get these dumbasses as far away from me as possible.
The maps are definitely one of the critique points. Having larger map, like this isn't, you know, funny Alaska map from Battlefield, Bad Company 2. This is definitely more in line with like Call of Duty titles map, like in their maps, right?
You mentioned straws just a second ago, and you know the girl bosses of the EU make you drink milkshakes with paper straws. These women are evil. So I guess join the Tampax Armadas if you like paper straws and supersized bras, and not in the good way. 50 billion out. They say all men are created equal, but you look at their team and you look at my team and you see that is simply not true. Their team is out here like saving fucking Private Ryan. As soon as I gun them down, they'll knock me over, rushing to revive each other. Here's my squad mate jumping over my dead body so he can quickly create another one. The enemy team is all...
That was, that was my experience. Literally, when I was playing it. Like, I literally had 3 games in a row where I had Baka and Nemwe. They're like, we haven't experienced any of this in any of the games we've played during the entire beta. And then to which I responded with, if every time I pick up a game and boot up a lobby, and it's a lobby that is definitely the quote-unquote not norm, but I've had this 3 times in a row, just 3 games in a row where our team is, they're huffing pain or something. Like they're oh, it was rough, right? No one was taking care of vehicles. Like, it was bad. That actually turned me off from the game a little bit. Like, as it turns out, it might be an oddity for most people, but the oddities become my consistent games. It's been a consistent point of just like, no, please, not like this.
Medics so that they can help each other up all the goddamn time. My medics fucking around reenacting Tiananmen Square. Hell, the enemies revived so much that they ran out of dead teammates and started reviving mine. Fleek, just yell at your team in the chat. I tried. You're going to make it back home to those fine skibbity shites. Does that mean anything to you? I'm I'm trying to relate to my Zoomer demographic. Just to make a note on the reviving front, it is nice to be able to drag your teammates now, but Jesus, it makes you slow. It turns you into a slug. I feel fatter than a whale's asshole. I got you, Fleek. We're moving like a real fatty boom Betty. I'm not going to say who we move like, but I will say, go buy his gamer subs using code bail money. Hashtag Queso has great jugs. I'd like to touch those jugs. Why am I like this? Guns. Every gun feels good because they're all equally shit. Until you use the shotgun. If you can see the tip of my shotgun barrel, you've already taken 8 damage. Say goodnight, fuckface. People will bitch at you for using this as a crutch, then use it themselves. These are mind games with deep roots in the MK Ultra experiments. And
I really feel like this is the NoobTube experience. If you go back and play like old Modern Warfare 2, the first person, and I've been this person, the first person to use the NoobTube will set up everybody else to devolve into using the NoobTube. And then the entire map is nothing but NoobTube spam. It is fascinating to watch. This is the same thing.
World War II, the longest confirmed kill was 1.1 kilometers. I'm about to beat that right now. See that? 2 kilometers, easy. Okay, Minion Vance just told me that Germany is on our team. Germany, we're fucked. Fucked like that lady that banged 1,000 guys in a day. What was her name? Oh, that's right. Your mother. She's a real barracks bunny, that old bag. That woman could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Oh, a lot of good memories coming back right now. I need everybody to leave the car. I want to spend some time with my little flump. But I'm not just here to brag. It's already hard enough being the greatest player to ever play the game. Listen, I want to give you some advice that a wise man once gave me. If it's looking like you can't win, commit the worst atrocities you can think of, and if nothing else, you had fun. And isn't that what war is all about? Having fun? So instead of trying to wrangle all these downsies, I decided...
I actually thought that's what, doesn't like army recruitment, don't they paint, you know, war, getting a job, you know, doing what you want, having fun? Is that literally not what military recruitment does?
To do the dumbest shit I could with every class and rank them on performance. For starters, I want to show you something that my grandfather gave to me when I was 8 years old. The engineer is by far the most inferior class in this game. How dare he keep the most important piece of the team alive? How dare he sacrifice all his good boy points so the team can win? How dare he be the man that I wish I was? Every class is a map they're perfectly suited for, and for the engineer's liberation peak. This map has so many goddamn snipers that anytime you go to look to the hills, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fatherless men. But the engineer excels here because they'll get their shit clean smooth off. I mean, they will die violently. That's why I think this map is just perfect for engineers. Think twice before you ever help your fellow man again. And at the very least, if I can't convince you to play a real people class, don't use the RPG. Use the flamer.
The mini flamer.
The mini flamer.
But if you don't want to help the team, become an assault class. The assault class is the best class named Assault in Battlefield 6. Be honest, have you ever seen an assault at the top of the leaderboard? Exactly. That's because their sole purpose is to give the medics somebody to revive.
My tummy hurts. I'm gonna need a warm blankie and a cup of hot chalky.
President Flump, when will you finally release the real stats list? Are you people really still asking about this? That's a Tampax Armada's hoax. If you believe in this big hoax, then you're stupid. Flump out. Which leads us to the medic class. Anybody that thinks the shotgun is OP has never played a round of Y'all don't want none of this.
Imagine missing with a shotgun, idiot.
Listen, it's easy to get a triple kill with these things, but me? I like to make it personal. I like to study them, smell them, embody their essence, huff their farts, and then I zap their nuts off. But my problem with the defibrillators is that they lack style. When I commit a war crime, I want it to be a spectacle. When the Hague sentences me to death, I want them to be so impressed that they go, damn, you strapped 5C4 to a car, then reversed it into a tank? You are one rad bastard, man. We'll hang you last. That's why a C4 has exactly the pizzazz I'm looking for. Tap into that Irish ancestry, strap some bombs to a car, and there isn't a goddamn thing that they can do to stop you. Bonus points if
Can't wait for the Badger clips. Oh, the Badger clips are going to be wild of them strapping C4 to stuff.
You stay in the car and tap into that kamikaze ancestry. To demonstrate just how powerful the C4 is, let's play a little game I call C4 Versus. First up, C4 versus the Assault class. C4 versus the Engineer class. Fuck you, motherfucker! C4 versus the Support class.
By some miracle, I made it home alive.
Sometimes I forget my C4.
I don't know who just ran me over, but he seems really cool and you should use his code, Bill.
C4 versus a landmine.
Yeah.
C4 versus a building. C4 versus a job application.
Say when.
C4 versus the recon class. Anyways, listen, Vlad. I know it's a custom in Russian oligarchy lore to collect little people. So to thank you for coming to Waffle House with me today, I want to give you one of my minion vances.
Not the minion vans.
Use code Bail Money, everybody. Flomp out.
Oh my god.
And I need you. And I miss you. And now I wonder. The birds are flying into the windmills. Use code Bail Money. Goddamn.
What a great video. I thought this was a good way to take, obviously, events that could be perceived as, you know, pretty heavy, pretty divisive. I think this is a good way to work in satire, though. This was really good. I loved this. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Fleekazoid, for another amazing video. I absolutely loved that. That was amazing. I can't wait to see what happens. Hopefully, ideally, Battlefield 6 comes out. We're going to see how well this reaction dates itself. We're going to see how it comes out. Ideally, it comes out and it's just fine. You know, EA listened to feedback. You know, DICE cooks with this, and it's you know, the next biggest FPS game. Or the game gets shitified and the cash shop is going to be outright oppressive and servers are bad. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But definitely go check out Fleekazoid, especially if you have not. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.